I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroek, and here's your latest weather on demand forecast. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, especially in the Keweenaw Peninsula, with a fresh layer of snowfall, and very pretty there shot from the MTU campus, but very cold. Bundle up for sure. 13 degrees currently, and the wind thankfully not too bad from the east at 5 miles an hour. But we do have snow inbound, which is kind of keeping things at least calmer for the winds at the moment. Do have very light snow across the central UP, but all the bulk of the precip heading off in the western portion of the region there, just west of, I'll say, Florence, Wisconsin, Ironwood, and also Duluth. That's where the bulk is right now, and that's going to bring in much colder air, which means more lake effect snow for pretty much a wide swath of the area. Here's where the current winter weather advisories are painted all across the north. This is going to be in effect through tomorrow, Saturday, 1 p.m. across the central and west. Across the east, say for Alger, we'll do Schoolcraft and Luce till 5 p.m. We could see several more inches of accumulation and could be the biggest snowfall of the season so far for the central UP. I'm calling this a modest snow event. We just haven't seen a lot of snow systems or storms so far yet. But then the lake effect snow machine kicks in, and that means colder air also for the second half of the weekend. Today it wasn't warm by any standards. Only 17 degrees was the high. It's a good 11 degrees below average. And you shake out some of these temperatures right now, it is bone chilling. 19 from Marquette and Munising, but pretty consistent, mainly due to the cloud cover across the region. Coldest spot is 13 from Houghton, but how about the wind there? Feels like 5 degrees above zero. Wind chill's not too barbaric tonight because it's mainly cloudy and somewhat of a calm wind. But look at this map, just how cold it is everywhere pretty much across the eastern half of the United States. We're in the 20s across Indiana, only 30 in Louisville, and how about freezing mark almost in Nashville, and a lot of 40s elsewhere just to the west of that, even down in Texas, where they did see a little bit of snow. For us, we're talking about this Clipper system dragging colder air. So the bulk of this system will move to the south, and that's why we're going to get snow across the southern portion of the UP, and the majority will fall as lake effect for the north. There was a system snow, another storm across the south, where they are seeing snow in Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi. How about that? Where they have winter storm watches and warnings in effect. And for us locally, here's that cold air I was talking about, and this Clipper system going to be dragging in much colder air behind it. So tracking this out for you on Future View, here's the system snow, 7:30 tonight, and then how it does clear out a little bit. Then we need a little bit of time, a couple hours that is, for the lake effect snow machine to get going tomorrow morning. Here's that northwest wind that will drive the bands primarily from Marquette County the first half of the day, and eventually transitioning to the eastern portion of the UP. Not a huge event for, say, the southern UP, but for us in the north central, we'll be pretty good. 3 to 7 inches, all in all, with that said, for the forecast. Elsewhere, 1 to 3 inches, but of course with lake effect, you could see anywhere from 8 to 10 in those isolated higher amounts east of Marquette. For the day tomorrow, 16 degrees is the high. That's it. Very cold day, and we are going to take that cold trend and drag it forward here through next week. The coldest air has yet to come, and that's going to be Monday night into Tuesday. We're only going to see highs in the low to mid-teens. Lows at night getting into the single digits, even near zero. Wind chills well below zero. Several chances of just lake effect snow right on through next week.